You've probably seen the Ikigai diagram. 4 overlapping circles. What you love, what you're good at, what the world needs, what you can earn from. It's one of the most shared purpose frameworks on the internet, and for good reason. It's simple, visual, and genuinely helpful. But today I want to show you something that goes deeper than Ikigai. Something that answers the questions Ikigai asks, and then adds the one question Ikigai never thought to ask. I'm talking about Islamic purpose. And by the end of this video, you'll have a complete framework for finding your reason for being, not just as a career decision, but as a life direction. I'm Mohamed. This is Path to Islam. Let's go. First, let's be fair to Ikigai. The framework is valuable. It forces you to think about 4 dimensions of your life at once: passion, skill, contribution, and sustainability. Most people only think about 1 or 2 of those at a time. Ikigai makes you look at all 4 together. That's useful. But here's the limitation nobody talks about. Ikigai is entirely human-centered. It starts with you, your loves, your skills, your assessment of what the world needs. And that means the entire framework is limited by how well you know yourself. And if we're honest, most of us don't know ourselves as well as we think. We confuse conditioning with passion. We mistake comfort zones for strengths. We let financial pressure decide what the world needs. So the center of the Ikigai diagram, even when we draw it carefully, is still built on incomplete data. Islam offers a different starting point, one that isn't limited by your self-knowledge, because it starts with the one who knows you completely. The Quran says, "I did not create jinn and mankind except to worship me." Quran 51:56. Now, before you think that's just a religious statement, I want to unpack what that verse actually means. The word translated as worship is ibadah in Arabic, and ibadah is not limited to prayer and fasting. It means every action performed consciously, in alignment with Allah's design, with the intention of serving what is good and true. Your work can be ibadah. Your creativity can be ibadah. Your service, your parenting, your business, all of it. This single concept transforms the entire Ikigai model. Because instead of asking, "What is my purpose?" you're now asking, "How does everything I do connect to the purpose I was designed for?" That's a fundamentally different and more powerful question. Let me walk you through the 5 Islamic concepts that answer the Ikigai questions, and then go beyond them. First, Fitra, what you genuinely love. Fitra is the God-given, natural disposition every human being is born with. It is your original nature before the world shaped it. What you genuinely love, at your most authentic, beneath the expectations and pressures, that is your Fitra speaking. And in Islam, those loves are not random. They are intentional clues about your design. Second, Amana, what you're good at. Your talents are not yours to own. In Islam, they are an amana, a sacred trust from Allah. You are responsible for developing them and using them in service of others. This shifts the Ikigai question from, "How can I use my skills?" to, "How does Allah want me to use what He gave me?" Third, Khidma, what the world needs. The Prophet said, "The best of people are those who are most beneficial to people." Khidma, service, is not about market trends. It is a sincere, faith-driven commitment to serving genuine human need. That's a much deeper answer than, "What is currently in demand?" Fourth, Halal rizq, what you can earn. In Islam, how you earn matters as much as how much you earn. Lawful, honest income, halal rizq, is not separate from your spiritual life. It is part of it. Providing for yourself and others through honest work is an act of worship. Fifth, and this is the one Ikigai never asks, ibadah, the overarching why. When your Fitra, your Amana, your Khidma, and your halal rizq all align under the intention of ibadah, of living your entire life in service to Allah, you don't just find a career. You find a calling. And a calling built on that foundation does not shake when the market shifts, when trends change, or when circumstances get hard. Let me make this practical. Think about someone who loves teaching. Their fitra pulls them toward explanation, toward seeing people understand things clearly. Through Ikigai, they might say, I should be a teacher or a content creator. Through Islamic purpose, they ask a deeper set of questions. Is this a gift Allah gave me? An amanah I'm responsible for developing? How can I use it to serve genuine need, khidmah, not just build an audience? Can I build an income around this that is honest and blessed, halal rizq? And can I make this entire endeavor an act of ibadah, by setting my intention to serve Allah through it? When all 5 questions are asked and answered honestly, the result is not just a career plan. It's a life with deep internal coherence. A purpose that makes sense at every level, professional, personal, and spiritual. That's the Islamic Ikigai. And it's available to anyone willing to ask the right questions. If you're not Muslim, or if you're new to Islam and still finding your feet, I want to say this directly to you. The question of purpose is one of the most universally human questions there is. Every framework, every religion, every philosophy is trying to answer it. Islam's answer is not vague or mystical. It is specific, practical, and testable. And it starts with a premise that no human-made framework starts with, that you were created intentionally by a God who knows you fully, for a purpose that was designed before you were born. You don't have to build your purpose from scratch. You just have to uncover it. And the tools to do that, fitra, amanah, khidmah, halal rizq, ibadah, are already in your hands. So here's what I want you to take away from today. Ikigai is a great framework, but Islamic purpose is a complete one. Fitra tells you what you love. Amanah reminds you that your talents are a trust. Khidmah calls you to genuine service. Halal rizq aligns your income with integrity. And ibadah, living your entire life for Allah, is the center that ties it all together. If you want to go deeper into any of these concepts, I've linked some resources in the description below. And if this video opened something up for you, please share it with someone who's searching for their purpose right now. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.